channel. Thanks for stopping by. If this is your first time, welcome. Glad you can be here. I'm excited for this track, man, because I'm a huge fan of Caxton Press. I'm a huge fan of Rhyme Asylum. You guys know of all the things I've said about Manage and Possessed. And the fact too, I've seen Manage do some new stuff with MC Killa, seen do stuff with Skirmish, and the new stuff has been fire too, man. So I'm excited for this one. I know it was released in 2020, but it just came out I think a week ago as a video on by those cats over at 521. So I'm excited to hear some new Possessed, because I haven't heard anything. Everything I've heard from him has been Rhyme Asylum, so it's like 10 years old. So I'm excited to hear what he's got going on over here. So this track's produced by a cat named Fundament, I believe it is, and the cuts are done by JabbaThaKut, a Canadian, lives not too far from here. So that's pretty cool, man. The two countries coming together to create something great. So without further ado, I'm going to jump in, see what the song's all about.
Yeah.
Man, I love the hardness of this beat. Like it's hitting, man. Every time it just perfect. And then he brings in a little bit of that string in there. I don't know if that's guitar or whatever it is, but I'm digging that sound.
Yeah. Yeah. Listen, check. Forever searching for the meaning, questioning the cause that you believe in. I sit steaming, choking on these lies that I'm reading. I load the chamber of rappers, killing Caesar, my guerrilla legions, running the streets of the city's region. High alert for the rebels in my section, the ones.
Okay, I gotta bring this back, and I just gotta pause to say, friggin' Manage has just been murdering beats, man, since he's been back. Just outstanding what he's been doing, and this is like 10 seconds into his verse, and he's just sounds so friggin' good. It's so nice to hear him back, and I'm even, as you guys know, I'm very excited to hear what Possessed has for us. But yeah, man, I love what Manage is doing.
Searching for the meaning, questioning the cause that you believe in. I sit steaming, choking on these lies that I'm reading. I load the chamber of rappers, killing Caesar, my guerrilla legions, running the streets of the city's region. High alert for the rebels in my section, the ones who play God but see the devil in reflections. No love lost because I severed the affection. I rarely break a sweat and set the levels of perfection.
Oh, that whole bar, man. There's no love lost because he severs the affection, and then he reaches these levels of perfection, and he does so without even breaking a sweat, man. It's like simple for him to reach levels of perfection. Freaking, he's awesome, man. This song is sick.
These are my guerrilla legions, running the streets of the city's region. High alert for the rebels in my section, the ones who play God but see the devil in reflections. No love lost because I severed the affection.
Sorry, does he say those who play God but see devil in reflection? Is that what he said? I thought I heard it the first time. Thought I heard it the second time. I don't know if that's what I heard. What the hell? I'll bring it back once more, because if that's what he says, that's a dope bar, man. I love that.
Running the streets of the city's region. High alert for the rebels in my section, the ones who play God but see the devil in reflections. No love lost because I severed the affection. I rarely break a sweat and set the levels of perfection. To feel the tension, we're colliding with this industry. I go against the grain and spitting flames if it hinders me. I'm still local, dropping vocals on the illest beats. The mind's fortified, reporting live from the killer streets. Managing sets, flexing.
Throwing a little bit of shade there at the industry. He's talking about his fact that he's still underground, still on the streets, doing what he's been doing all these years. He ain't changing for anyone, man. He is what he is. His fans love him for who he is, and he isn't going to pretend to be something else just to sign a deal, or just to do what dance as a puppet to someone else's pulling the strings.
Sweat and set the levels of perfection. To feel the tension, we're colliding with this industry. I go against the grain brain and spitting flames if it hinders me. I'm still local, dropping vocals on the illest beats. The mind's fortified, reporting live from the killer streets. Manager says flex and damage the set. See the real heads are conscious why you amateurs slept. We spit thorough from the borough, get your manners in check. And yo, my grammar's in depth, but rhymes I carry the threat. So yeah, check the warning stores brewing in the harsh weathers.
I gotta hear that again.
The killer streets, manager says flex and damage the set. See the real heads are conscious why you amateurs slept. We spit thorough from the borough, get your manners in check. And yo, my grammar's in depth, but rhymes I carry the threat. So yeah, check the warning stores brewing in the harsh weathers. From the start I'm going hard to the last letters. Bar for bar, you boys spar with some half measures. I'm guilty as charged with a pass full.
Bar for bar. He's saying, you cats, man, you're out here sparring with half measures. Talking about Jesus Christ, this is just fire. He's talking about these old cats, man. They actually spit bars that mean something. They talk conscious rap. They talk about real things, shit that matters to people, demons that other people carry, all that kind of stuff. They rap and they talk about real shit. He's just basically saying, all you young cats, you know, they don't embrace hip hop the way you should. Like, you're just not bringing anything to the table, especially to a battle. You're not bringing anything to the battle. God damn.
Bar for bar, you boys spar with some half measures. I'm guilty as charged with a past full of dark pleasures. I spend my life contemplating my death and spit the real to the reaper starts taking my breath. It's like haters on the right, my soldiers on the left.
He's gonna keep spitting, man, until the reaper comes and takes his final breath.
Charged with a past full of dark pleasures. I spend my life contemplating my death and spit the real to the reaper starts taking my breath. It's like haters on the right, my soldiers on the left. We manifest the underground rhyme asylum and the press. You've been blessed. So what's the reason what you're hating for? Train of 4 burning pages like it's 84. The truth is never naked, so we make it raw. Breaking down the elements right now. Take what's yours. Take it back. Right into these haters applaud skill. So we.
I love that, man. Just to talk about taking back hip hop, man, because it's gone to this place that's just, in many cases, just an ugly place that none of us wanted to see it go, but that's where we find it. And the truth is never naked, so we make it raw. Oh, shit.
Pages like it's 84. The truth is never naked, so we make it raw. Breaking down the elements right now. Take what's yours. Take it back. Right into these haters applaud skill, so we can get it jumping like a club with the floor filled. Dedicated to supplying that raw fill.
Okay, hang on here. Nice little cut by JabbaThaKut to get into Possess's verse. Big shout out to that bar to Burning Pages like it's 84.
I've been with it from development stages to its present location. Went through many steps of experimentation. Buckle up, we gon' take it where it's never been taken. Raise your awareness as well as your shackles and emancipate yourself from mental enslavement. Champion freedom of speech. Let's reverse this artistic sterilization immediately. Shed no
Artistic sterilization. What did I say? God damn. He says he's been in this from the very beginning. And even though he may have mixed some things up, he may experimented and stuff like that. You know, he's been with real hip hop since the beginning. Since he was just a kid, man, growing up with the shit. He stayed with it, stayed true to it. And now it's time to come out and say he's tired of this shit, man. I took 10 years off, and this is what happened to hip hop.
Stages to its present location. Went through many steps of experimentation. Buckle up, we gon' take it where it's never been taken. Raise your awareness as well as your shackles and emancipate yourself from mental enslavement. Champion freedom of speech. Let's reverse this artistic sterilization immediately. Shed no tears.
Just one more time. I gotta hear that bar one more time because it's so real and so true.
Emancipate yourself from mental enslavement. Champion freedom of speech. Let's reverse this artistic sterilization
Shed no tears. And then he goes from tears to battle cries. Oh man, I miss this dude.
Enslavement, champion freedom of speech. Let's reverse this artistic sterilization immediately. Shed no tears, just battle cries. Won't idly sit back and watch the cancer metastasize. Got samurai swords, Rambo knives, as well as an axe to grind. So many grievances and
my man, it's like he hasn't missed a beat. It's completely different from what I'm used to with him, because he's got like the horror movie rap, right? I'm used to his bars just being like straight out of a horror novel, just bang, 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 religious symbolism and all that kind of shit. Like that's what I'm used to when it comes to Possessed. But what he's talking about right here, he hasn't skipped a beat, man. That what he's saying, the way he's using his words, the way that he plays with the language, it's just beautiful. Going from shed no tears to battle cries, and now he's talking about it. What does he say? He's got I don't know exactly what he says, but like Rambo knives and switchblades and whatever he talked about, and then axes to grind, and then so many grievances. Come on, man. Come on.
Won't idly sit back and watch the cancer metastasize. Got samurai swords, Rambo knives, as well as an axe to grind. So many grievances, antagonize. Don't stand in line, revolt. Snatch their microphones and have their bragging rights revoked.
Oh, God, man, he's killing it. He's going to take away these cats' microphone. He's going to antagonize these cats, man. He's going to just sit there and watch what's happening. He's going to end this cancer before it metastasizes. And oh god damn. And I know this. All this video is taken from that track, or that movie called. What do you say? I think it's called "I Saw the Devil." It's just violent as hell. It goes perfectly with the song.
As well as an axe to grind. So many grievances, antagonize. Don't stand in line, revolt. Snatch their microphones and have their bragging rights revoked. Lyricism grows progressively worse. Get to the end of your verse, can't remember a word.
These cats, man, their lyricism is so shitty that Possessed will listen to an entire verse and then like not even remember a single word of it, man. It's so bad. And he's not lying, man. Speaking nothing but truth.
Progressively worse, get to the end of your verse, can't remember a word. My disappointment is no secret. Funny how your music gets on my nerves, yet I don't feel it. Glass half full, but not quenching my thirst.
Glass half full, but not quenching my thirst. And then I love it's like this reverse thing he's talking about. It's kind of like saying snow is black as the sky, or whatever you want to call it. But it's different because he's saying basically your shitty rhyming, your shitty music is getting on my nerves, but at the same time he doesn't feel it, which is the complete opposite of getting on my nerves. So, and nerves is how you feel things. The friggin'
can't remember a word. My disappointment is no secret. Funny how your music gets on my nerves, yet I don't feel it. Glass half full, but not quenching my thirst.
Oh, it's funny how your music gets on my nerves. I don't feel it. So it means I don't feel it. So how's it getting on my nerves? So how's it bugging me? So again, still the same thing that I said earlier, but I like what he did here, man. How he said that.
It gets on my nerves, yet I don't feel it. Glass half full, but not quenching my thirst. Never get the respect I deserve. Well, so be it. I'ma walk this path regardless. Underground, starving artist, structure shudder from the stomach growl. The rebellion's here, your time's running out. Before they try and shut us up, quick, let's shut them down. So what's the reason?
Man, he's like saying the same thing that Manish said. He's going to stick doing what he's doing, and he's just going to continue walking that path, man, that underground path, even though he doesn't get the recognition he deserves. He gets recognition from the people who love him, and that's all that matters to this cat. He's not going to change what he does or how he does it just to satisfy a wider audience, because what Possessed does, and even what he does with Rhyme Asylum, not everyone's going to feel that, right, man? Like, I mean, that's true. I mean, everyone has their own taste, but it's impossible to listen to this song and say that these cats are not super talented, man. They should get a lot more recognition than they do. I dig every single moment of this track. I really have.
Respect I deserve, well so be it. I'ma walk this path regardless. Underground, starving artists, structure shudder from the stomach growl. The rebellion's here, your time's running out. Before they try and shut us up, quick, let's shut them down. So what's the reason what you're hating for? Train of 4 burning pages like it's 84. The truth is never naked, so we make it raw. Breaking down the elements right now, take what's yours. Take it back, right into these haters' applause skill. So we can get it jumping like a club with the floor filled. Dedicated to supplying that raw feel. Now you know. So what's the reason what you're hating for? Train of 4 burning pages like it's 84. The truth is never naked, so we make it raw. Breaking down the elements right now, take what's yours. Take it back, right into these haters' applause skill. So we can get it jumping like a club with the floor filled. Dedicated to supplying that raw feel. Making moves, kid, yeah, sharper than arrows.
Yeah, man, I got nothing but love for this track. I loved hearing Possessed again after 10 years. Finally something new. I love the fact too, like he's coming back. Like I said, it's completely different from anything I've ever heard from him. The actual lyrical content, but the dude hasn't missed a beat, man. He comes in just as sick as I remember him. Some really great bars. And this said he's tired of the shit, man. He's been sitting here for 10 years, for a decade. He's watched something that he helped build, something that he's held in the highest regard with nothing but respect, and then he's just watched it crumble and deteriorate. So what a great freaking track. I loved it. Great cuts by JabbaThaKut. Fundament, I think it's the first time I've heard a track production by that cat. Like I said, cool beat, man, as well. And putting the lyrics or the song itself over this video was sick. It matched perfectly. So yeah, nothing but love for this track, man. Big shout out to 521 too for getting it up and spreading it, because more people need to hear this, man. It's got 441 views, which is just absolutely criminal. But I want to thank you all for coming out and joining me for this track. I am gonna go live on Saturday unless some shit goes sideways. I'm gonna do from either 3:30 to 6 my time, or it'll be 4 to 6, so it might just be 2 hours. So that'd be 9 to 11 UK time. Anyways, look out for that. I'll have more information coming up for that. I'll put it on Instagram as well as I'll mention it in my next video once I nail down all the particulars. So once again, thanks to everyone for coming by. Apologize for not being here yesterday, but some scheduling, some things popped up, couldn't fit in the schedule. And mentally I just wasn't into it. I didn't want to come here with a half-assed video. So love each and every one of y'all. Stay safe. I'll see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, and be good to each other.